Come on, you stay on your own side of the room.
Power the light in the battery.
12-volt battery.
How it stayed bright so long.
How's it what?
I was wondering how it stayed bright so long.
Hi, Amanda.
Hi. That's so good.
Can you tell us who's in here with us? We're here, he is. Who is?
Were you guys getting anything before we came up here? That's for me.
Who you are?
Oh, that one out there is not, but hers is probably me.
Sitting. Can you tell me who you are?
Can you make that light go to red? Get really close, it'll go to red.
guy in the hallway? Did you hear it, Mike? A male voice in the hallway? Echoing?
See, I thought that was coming out of your box. The spirit. I heard it, but I thought it was the spirit.
No, what I heard came from that one.
It was a deeper voice.
No. What was the voice I just heard?
Will you come back and sit in the chair? Can you turn it to yellow? Turn it to yellow, dear child.
Can you show me your face?
What was that?
This is my stomach.
Does someone want to play with the ball? Can you push the ball over here to me? And I'll kick it back to you.
show me your face on here?
Jessica,
Between me and Mike?
There's a door on the other side.
It's just
Go back to the chair. Are there any spirits up here who would like to talk to us? My name is Michelle. Can you tell me your name?
I heard that.
Can we hear who? Who's trying to talk to us?
Was that you must be kind? Thank you for lighting that up. Can you light it up with yellow?
They won't come out in the other side.
Hi, Jarrett.
Can you tell us who's trying to speak to us? Can you come hold this? And you try to talk? Let's see if you're open a little more than I am. My head is still... My head is just pounding. The speakers on the back side just don't touch the screen. You might change the... I just turn it so I can hear the speaker better.
Hello? Somebody who wants to talk to us?
Sound like that.
Who's she? How many people are in here that want to talk to us? Can you give us a name? Can you light the flashlight up in the back of the room? If you can hear us, light up the flashlight.
Did you just go dead? It did. Interesting. if you don't want to talk on that, light the flashlight up instead.
You should have had your cowbell in your chat. You could have been playing some music.
Yeah, on the stage.
Yeah.
There's somebody in here, turn on that flashlight.
Can you come back and sit in that chair? Change the green light.
It's awful quiet in here.
Can you light that case up again?
We just want to communicate, that's all we would like to do.
What time's the program? Whose flashlight's over there?
Sam plugged out.
the shore, hold on. What's that bell? Something got thrown at me. Did you hear that?
That got thrown at you. What was it? I don't know. Look.
A rock or
Here. I was just sitting there. Toy helmet. And I was just sitting in here and it's not there.
What's not there?
This I think got thrown at her.
You sure you didn't just step on it?
Look.
That's what it sounded like, though.
Oh, yeah. It is.
We could have been doing a puppet show.
I saw the puppets.
You might like that.
What was that?
Really?
Did you hear it?
I heard it.
It was a growl.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
My name's Chuck.
Well, that means we're done smoking.
Maybe you will do it.
Okay, stop.
If you don't wanna go, I want your flashlight.
Is that me doing it?
What?
Are you using it?
No, it was Chad put the phone right up to that live stream right up to it. Sure would be nice if somebody wanted to talk to us. Let us know they're here. Make their appearance known.
Did she walk in the principal's office?
I think she did.
Did you?
Much better now, Michelle. Not much. Oh. No, nothing's gonna make it much better.
Oh, they're growling in here. Careful, protocol.
Why is it,
Amanda.
why is it when no one's around you can just let them rip?
I don't know, Amanda. Can you explain it?
I don't know what happened. I heard
Oh,
a growl.
was it you?
I heard it. No. No.
Wasn't me either.
Whoa.
It sounded like it echoed awfully. You reek.
What is that? Hold on. Let me recreate that.
I think it just rolled off.
Yeah, let me recreate it. Stepping on the floor. No, it ain't falling. That ain't making it rumble either.
No, shut off.
Is that where you had it sitting before?
Yeah, now shut off.
If that was Chad that tooted, can you turn that light back on? Turn the light on if it was Chad that tooted. Farted,
The
ripped
chat
one.
part, turn the light on.
If that was Michelle that farted,
Well, the K2 shut one on.
turn the light on.
Go turn off, then I get in the middle of this.
Ooh.
No.
If that was Amanda
Negative.
that farted, turn the light on. If she smelt it, she must have dealt it.
Whoever denied it supplied it.
Well, I don't know what fine I heard it.
Michelle.
No way.
No.
Look.
See?
Yeah, I said Michelle and it
No.
turned on.
Please shut the flashlight off.
Thank you. Shut the flashlight off. You stay over there, shitty pants.
Yeah, right. Why don't you say nothing to her?
Hers don't smell like sauerkraut.
Like what?
Shut the light off. Please shut the light off.
No touching it.
Thank you. If Chad was the one who dealt it, turn the light on, please.
It don't. It knows better.
Does Chad stink? Turn the light on if Chad stinks.
Did Chad have chili?
Yeah.
If it was Michelle, turn on the light. If it was Amanda, please turn on the light.
If it was Bonnie, please turn on.
Oh, dude. Whatever. What are you in here?
Are you?
That's a bright light.
That's some bullshit.
That's kind of what it smelled like too. Shut the light off, please.
That's somebody that wants to talk to Bonnie.
Shut the light off, please.
Where's that coming from? I forgot I had one.
That's weird.
Yeah, because I was standing over here before and it wasn't going on.
Thank you for shutting the light off. Are you playing with us? Turn the light
Look,
on if you're
it's not
joking
going
around
off
with
now.
us.
So I mean, I was standing over here all that time when we were doing the other and it wasn't going on.
Can you make the like a noise by Michelle go off again? That was pretty cool, huh?
Can you make those light up again for me?
Well, thank you for turning on the flashlight. Now use your
Will you
energy
do
for
this
this
one?
one.
Watch what I do. Can you do that? Give it a try. See if you can do it. Turn the flashlight on if you want me to move so that you can come closer to this without me being by it. Thank you, I'll move.
Can you shut the flashlight off? And can you go up to the light on the desk? Shut the flashlight off, please.
Can you shut the light off? Keep going. Good job, thank you. Now Now can you make those other lights turn on? The lights that you turned on earlier, and it made that little funny noise. You saw me do it, now can you do it? Do you want me to show you again?
I will show you. Shut the light off and I'll show you how to do it. Shut the light off. All the way.
Keep going, shut it off, please.
Shut the light off. Thank you. Come up to it. See, you can do green, yellow, blue, red. Can you do that?
Just have to go up next to it and it'll go off. Same as you did with the flashlight.
I turned the flashlight off.
Yeah, grab the flashlight. Okay, we're gonna shut the flashlight off because we know you can do the other one. You're smart.
There, we'll even do this for you. Now can you make it light up? You would make us very happy if you did.
We can still talk to you. All you gotta do is make a noise and light that up.
Do it one time and then we won't bother you again. We'll leave you alone for a while. Do it one time for me, please.
Can you light the green light up? Light that up to orange or red, and we'll leave you alone.
That's by me.
It's you.
Yeah.
K2 is more sensitive than the millimeter.
Yeah, I think it is you.
All right, class. I told you yesterday that I wanted your homework done today when you got here. Who has their homework done? Start handing it up to the front. Let's go. Get that homework set up here. Johnny, Tommy, you want to hear us from the rows up here. Right now, on this desk. Right here. Yesterday you horsed around all day long. All day long you were messing around. We're not going to be doing that today. We're going to get out our math book and we're going to start working on our math problem. Page 64
in the math class.
Well, I don't care, they are today because I'm the substitute teacher,
quiet or you go to the principal's office.
and I only know how to teach math.
You're in the wrong room.
Principal's office, I'm waiting for
She's
light.
killed me. I was like all in my, you know, in my stuff there. So what am I teaching?
They don't say.
Well, then I
Then how
can
do
teach
you
math.
know?
Because I think one of these other rooms says math.
There could be, maybe this is the special math class, which you should know about that, Chad. You spent many years in my classroom.
Should we go back to Miss Martin's class? When we were getting
I'm not Miss Martin,
No, but she was an
and you
older.
are not my assistant teacher either, so I don't know who you even think you are up here bossing me
Am
around.
I the assistant?
No, she's not the assistant.
Light this
Don't
up if
even
you
light
want
it
me
up.
to be an assistant.
No, 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 no.
Come on,
Don't
guys.
even go there.
Light it up.
What does it lighten up?
Light up.
Anything.
Light up the green light if you
It's
want
not
me to
going
be
to.
an assistant.
No, it's not going to.
Haha.
You want the mean teacher or you want an assistant?
The mean teacher. Oh, you can have the principal come in. Would you like the principal to come in? We'll have him come in. Do you know how many his fingers I broke? Smacking him with the ruler? Let me tell you how many I broke. About 2. And I was mad when I did it. Very mad. But I'm not mad now. I know I look mad, but I'm not. Get your math problems done. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Let's go. 10 minutes. It's already been 8. You've been sitting there watching me and talking to the assistant teacher. That isn't even the assistant teacher. And then you did. I think you left.
We're leaving.
You
We're
probably-
leaving till.
You're
We're
probably
not-
scared.
We're not leaving till.
We're going on break.
They're thinking, God,
Strike. We're going on
they're
strike.
thinking, God, we have to go through that in life, and now I gotta listen to that in death.
Like, damn, I thought it was supposed to be better after we died.
Yeah, in my hand. There you go.
Oh, now it goes off. Oh, is that you?
Yeah, I shut it off. I should go get my K2 from up here, so.
I haven't got anything in here.
Bathe that day.
You like this? Hold on, babe.
The students were all sitting here saying, do you know what we did to the mean teacher?
She's right next to us. We killed her.
No, I just don't think I'm not going up on it.
You know?
So where was Kelly and them going?
Get down there.
Oh.
Probably didn't need a break.
No, I just,
What you got?
What about it? What's wrong?
my gut right now, I don't trust.
I'm gonna trust Chad's gut.
So that was you.
No, no.
Now he's blaming her. You're so lucky you live far away from this man.
Oh, yeah.
You only have to run with him once in a while.
Once.
Nobody's kicked the cans over yet.
Teacher, I gotta go potty. Where's the potty?
If you don't know, piss your pants.
I did that yesterday and the
Nobody
principal
no bathroom
whooped
breaks
me.
today.
My mom got mad at me.
Smart.
Miss Martin is still alive, but then she needs to be dead.
Students,
Yo.
my name is Mary Martin.
You are not Mary Martin.
I am Ms. Martin.
You're Mrs. Peabody.
My mother was Mrs. Martin. Some of you may have heard of her. She worked here at the school as
What's that, your shadow detection?
Oh, maybe that's. She worked here at the school, and I am told she was quite mean. I want you to know that she whooped my behind at least 12 times a day. She made me so mad, I killed her. Not really.
Was there any kids in here that Miss Martin was mean to? Or did you witness Miss Martin being mean to any kids? Is that shadow? Is that from a shadow? Must be.
I didn't turn it on. Today I would like to tell you a story. Once upon a time, there was a young boy by the name of Chad.
Oh, gee, Minnie.
Last name Reynolds. He came to school faithfully for approximately 3 weeks. Then came the 4th week. On the 4th week, we watched his mother drop him off. But somehow he never got to the front door. So we called his mother. His mother said, well, I dropped him off. However, we said, he's not at school. The next day, he came to school. Well, in the PE classroom,
Is this a sad story?
and changing into his gym clothing, the boys all ridiculed him because his butt was bright red. Because he had gotten a major whooping the night before when his mother found out he had not come to school. Now the lesson to be learned here, kids, is don't be like Chad Reynolds. You do not want to grow up to be a ghost hunter. I hear that's what he's doing these days. Not the job for you.
Hunting ghosts, shit in his pants.
Yeah, and he literally, I don't even want to go there. But that's the moral of the story. It was a really dumb story.
Stay in school.
Stay in school. Don't skip school. Come to school. Do your homework. Don't get whoopings from your mama. Just come to school. Do your homework. You'll graduate. You won't get kicked out for letting off a bomb in the toilet,
Air conditioning.
in the air conditioner. Things will just be a whole lot better.
You lit up a bomb in the air conditioner?
Mm-hmm.
They've had 4 bombs.
Really?
Yeah.
If there's anybody in here, can you turn on that flashlight on the projector, please? We're trying to learn something. Can you light up the projector?
Do you want me to read a real book? Turn that light on if you want me to read a real book. Okay. If you don't want me to read the book, turn the light on. Well, you didn't turn it on, I'm going to read a book. If you take a mouse to school, make sure you get it dressed. Make sure you comb its hair. If you take a mouse to school, make sure you feed him breakfast. When you take the mouse to school, make sure there's cheese in your lunchbox and put him in there with the cheese. He may need a notebook and some pencils. When you take a mouse to school, put him in your bag
Is this a long book?
and run like crazy to get to the bus. When you get to school, you really should know your teacher's afraid of heights. Sit in the back row and let him go. He might do some math. He might get in the teacher's path. He could fall in a bucket of dough. And then he'll be cleaned up. Take him to the bathroom.
What?
Scrub him in the sink.
He falls in a bucket of dough and you gotta take him and give him what?
You gotta clean him up, he's dirty.
Why?
You just sit there and you listen
Why?
to my story.
Are you actually reading something or are you making this up?
No, the mouse went to school or something.
Yeah, but I'm making up 3/4 of it.
I was gonna say,
It's
why
light.
would
He fell in the dough.
why would you have to take a mouse and give it a bath?
Because it fell in the dough and it got all dirty and you're at school.
Did you make that part up or is that in the book?
I made that up.
Don't make up, read the book.
I can't see it.
Because the only thing you do with the mouse and dough is to fry it up.
When you take a mouse to school,
Brian in the pan.
be very careful.
Oh, right.
Because a mouse can get in trouble when he runs up the teacher's dress. She jumps
Oh.
because she's frightened.
I'm woke now.
I think my heart skipped about 4 beats on that one.
Because she's frightened
Were you frightened by that story?
as
Turn
the
the light
mouse
on.
runs up her leg. Then she rips a big one and it smells like a rotten egg.
Oh,
Thank you for the
Something
assist,
true.
Dad.
You got the sound effects and all.
The mouse, it takes your nose and runs off with them. He'll probably use up all your pencils and your crayons and your paper and your erasers, and then it'll be time to go. When the bell rings, he'll run and run and run and wait with you for the bus. While he's waiting for the bus, you can play soccer with a mouse. And then you can play basketball with a mouse. You can even skateboard with a mouse. I don't know what that says. If he asked you for your lunchbox, would you give your mouse a lunchbox?
No.
You'll have no worries come the next morning, because your mouse will stay home and not want to go to school. Just
Good.
like Chad Reynolds did after 3 weeks. So the moral of the story is, don't be like Chad Reynolds.
Or else you'll be a mouse.
Did you like that story? Turn on that flashlight. Thank you. Shut the flashlight off, please.
Well, you better write a book then.
Yeah, right.
You better write
Will you shut it off, please?
children's story.
Shut it off, please.
Shut it off and I'll tell another story. Shut it off and I'll tell another story. Okay, class, what would you like to hear a story about today?
Not Chad.
Not Chad?
Not about a mouse.
Not about a mouse. Next, anything else?
Come on, I was waiting for you to like jump right in. Damn.
Amanda? Amanda,
Yeah.
what kind of story would you like to hear? What story would you like? Just name anything.
Little Red Riding Hood.
Little Red Riding Hood.
You did?
Yeah. There was a sweet little girl by the name of Amanda
Oh.
who had beautiful brown hair. And one day, her mama made muffins and said, "You need to get these to Grandma's house." It was a little chilly outside, so Amanda grabbed her red coat with the pretty little hood, tied it nicely, grabbed the basket of muffins,
You should have seen Hansel and Gretel.
Are you sure it was muffin?
took off, and started to walk to Grandma's house.
Yeah.
Well, the bad thing about going to Grandma's house is you have to go through the woods. And when you go through the woods, there's a chance you could run into, oh Lord, the growling,
The big bad wolf.
big bad wolf. Now, the big bad wolf has big, ugly, scary teeth. However, the sounds and smell that come out of his ass
Don't make me growl again.
are much worse. Are much worse.
Oh yeah, I agree. I agree.
Don't get to the growling part.
So, Amanda took off through the woods, and she walked around the 4 trees that she knows he always hides behind, and he was not there. So she continued to walk, and she went around the next corner, just knowing he'd come out. And sure enough, there he was. And all she heard was,
Oh, where you at on that one?
all she heard was, silence. But the smell was there.
It's the higher.
It smelled like sauerkraut. And she knew that was the smell of the big bad wolf. So she began to run. And run as fast as she could. She ran until she couldn't smell the sauerkraut anymore. She slowed down, took a few deep breaths,
Ew.
and started to skip again because she knew she had outrun the sauerkraut smelling big bad wolf. muffins.
Open the door, my dear. Open the door.
So, Grandma was a drinker. That's why she sounds like that.
Somebody's out there with a flashlight or something.
Because she was a drinker. So, Amanda opened the door. And
Was Grandma a drinker, guys? Turn the flashlight on if Grandma was a drinker.
Amanda's grandma was a drinker.
Was my grandma a drinker?
Little Red Riding Hood, Little Red Brother, and the teacher is a drinker too. So,
Alright.
she went in the door, and Grandma was laying in bed. As she was laying in bed, Little Red Riding Hood, Amanda looked at her and said, Grandma, you don't look good. And Grandma says, I'm just fine, Amanda. What do you got there? And Amanda says, I brought your muffins. But Grandma, the big bad wolf, he was coming after me, and I outran him. And then